Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Teofimo Lopez, a two-division world champion, one of the hottest stars in the game today. He is the current unified super lightweight champion. And then we have Gervonta Tank Davis, that killer nigga gorilla from Baltimore, the undefeated three-division world champion, the hottest young star in the game right now, arguably the face of boxing outside of Canelo Alvarez. And we all know what Tank just did to Frank Martin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Gervonta Tank Davis want to let Teofimo Lopez know, I'm coming to knock you the fuck out. Period. We all know T.O. is hating on Tank. And I like T.O. But we all know he hating on Tank. You feel me? You see the position Gervonta Tank Davis in. And him and other young fighters, right? They can't accept it, bro. You know what I mean? Now, Gervonta Tank Davis has signed a big fight deal. Look like 7 fights for 200 plus, right? Tank is look like he about to fight Lomachenko next. But he say he coming for them all. And I think Teofimo Lopez is on their list. As long as he don't try to go up to 147 and get too goddamn big. But the hate for Gervonta has to stop. And people have to start giving this kid is just doing his credit. Now, Teofimo Lopez just had a fight, right? With a guy that had 7 losses, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I know he had a lot of losses. T.O. went 12 rounds with this man. Got his face swelled up. Won the fight. I give him that. I thought he won every round. But it's the fact of he didn't go out there and do to that man what he's supposed to do to him. A dude like that, Teofimo Lopez, is supposed to demolish. He's not even supposed to stick around for 12 rounds. And then after he won, he went out there and celebrated like he just became undisputed. I'm surprised he didn't bust out fucking crying. But that's very unacceptable. Very unacceptable. And then he's talking about why Gervonta Tank Davis is getting what he get. Gervonta Tank Davis is a pussy. This, that, and the third. Stop it, T.O. Cut it out and rewind, boy. Because when it comes to Tank, like I said earlier, Tank is the hottest young star in the game right now. Tank is putting the asses in the seats. Tank is clocking the big dollars. Tank is going out there showing up and showing out. And once he get into the ring, he handle his business. He knocking motherfuckers out. He giving the people what they want to see, right? Especially if you're a casual fan. You're not coming to see a 12-round fight. You come to see what the hype is about. You feel me? And if the hype is about you knocking people out, then that's what they want to see. And Gervonta Tank Davis is not disappointing. Not even a little bit. You feel me? Not even a little bit. Especially with the beef going back and forth with him and Floyd Mayweather and him and all these other fighters is only making them even more bigger. Right? It's making them even more bigger because he's doing everything that he's saying he's going to do, and he's doing it in style. With respect on top of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, to get to that Tank level, T.O., you got to switch some things up, buddy. Yeah, you're going to have to switch some things up. And I want to see you and Gervonta Tank Davis fight. At 135, I thought y'all was well, 130, sorry. I thought y'all was the top 2 cats at 130. 135, the top 2 cats at 135. No, sorry, at 135. I'll take that back. Y'all was the top 2 cats, and I wanted to see get in there and get it on. You know what I mean? Felt like it was going to be a hell of a fight. You were showing power. You were showing explosiveness. You get to 140, that shit look like it went away. You know what I mean? And then T.O. can be delusional, fam. He can be delusional. And if you're a big-time Teofimo Lopez fan, you need to be true with yourself and truth with Teofimo. He need to cut the bullshit out. He need to stop thinking that he's the top shotter, right? Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to believe in yourself and think that you're the best in the business. But numbers don't lie, man. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And we all know that shit. And we all see what T.O.'s doing, fam. And he need to stop crying because he on some Devin Haney shit as well. Crying about every goddamn thing. So if we go point out Devin about crying about this, that, and the third, point it out with Teofimo Lopez as well, because he's crying about every damn thing, bro. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, You get what you negotiate for, and you put asses in the seats by going out there and putting on spectacular performances and wowing the crowd. You have to wow the crowd. It's just like the fucking Coliseum back in the days. You have to win over the crowd, bro. You win the crowd, you become the star. But you got to understand, the crowd want they pound of flesh. The crowd want they pound of flesh. So, as good as you might think you are, if you ain't putting out the performances inside the ring, right, then people go look at you as just the same average Joe. You dig? Oh, man, I'm a champion. It's a lot of champions. I'm undefeated. A lot of fighters undefeated, which T.O. is not undefeated no more, but that carries a lot too. A lot of fighters undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Is you going out there entertaining, giving them their blood, sweat, and tears, knocking shit out, hard punches, being entertaining is what it's about. And T.O. think because he can dance his way to the ring, bring in a few women, get into the ring, and go back the whole goddamn night and think that shit is entertaining, you're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. Now, let's get into the Tank and the T.O. fight, because I like the fight. One thing I would say about Teofimo Lopez is he can fight, right? It looked like he plays down to his competition every time he get into the ring. If it's somebody he supposed to go out there and blow him the fuck out, he go out there and he make that shit look boring. When he get into the ring, be like, you know what, this is going to be tough for T.O., bro. He might lose this fight. He show up and he show out. These are facts. So to see him in the ring with somebody like a Gervonta Tank Davis, will he rise to the occasion? He can. He has skills. You know what I mean? But I think Tank knock his ass out. That's me. I think Tank knock him out. But I think Tank has to be mindful and worried that T.O. can punch and he got good angles once he on his shit. And that's one thing Gervonta Tank Davis pay attention to. He pays attention to how hard you punch. He pays attention to what you bring to the ring, and he don't underestimate it. That's what I like about the kid. He don't underestimate you as an opponent. If you are good in a certain area, Tank want to say you're good in that area, and he go wait till you slow down and make mistakes in that area, and then he go take advantage of you. That's the IQ of a great fighter. That's the smartness of Gervonta Tank Davis. He don't slack. He don't underestimate, right? Even inside when they doing the interviews, he say, well, we'll see when he get inside the ring. Some people strong in this area. They do this, they do that. But you wait till they start breaking down and start mentally having problems, and then you pounce on their ass. You know what I mean? Like a lion on a gazelle. And that's what Gervonta Tank Davis do. He go out there, he play it smart. He be cool, calm, and collective. People get the, oh, man, Tank down 3 rounds. Tank have to pick it up. Oh, my God, Tank is getting hit. Oh, Tank is this, Tank is that. And then Tank start taking over the fight, start beating the shit out the opponent, and eventually it's night Sally. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give a man his credit for using his IQ. And that's called intelligence. You know what I'm saying? But with T.O., he do go out there and show up when it's the biggest fights. And we'll have to see if he can go out there and step it up with a Gervonta Tank Davis who's on fire right now. I say he's on fire right now. He's on fire, And I know the T.O. fans ain't gonna like this, but it is what it is. I keep it trill, I keep it real, bro. Like I say, I'm a Teofimo Lopez fan. I like the shit he be doing inside the ring when he's on his shit. I don't like the complaining, the crybaby shit. You know what I mean? Quit being delusional. Quit thinking that people owed you something when don't nobody owed you shit. And if you do feel like they owed it to you, then go take it. Because in the boxing game, it's there for the taking. It's all about what you want to do, and how you want to promote yourself. Period. That's all it is, man. Boxing is about being promoted the right way and going out there and showing up inside the ring when you got to show up. But you got to get the people to excitement. You can't just keep sitting back crying all the goddamn time. You know what I mean? Then you calling out the wrong people, just to be realistic. So when I see these dudes, man, and I see them hating on Tank, I look at the why they hating on Tank, and I understand it. I do. I understand it. When you got somebody like Tank shining and grinding and doing his thing, and he got everything that you want, you go hate. But at the end of the day, Tank earned everything that he got, bro. Everything. And if you want it, go take it. Or try to take it. You dig? I want to see this fight take place. And it had to happen at 140. Or we'll see if Tank want to do it. But I want to see this fight take place. I want to see the Devin fight take place. I want to see the Shakur fight. I want to see Tank get all these boys up out of there so they can't say shit. And Tank become an all-time great right in y'all face. Straight like that, and money be on to the next.